Hey everyone, we are up here at the St. Lawrence River, one of my favorite places in the entire country. It is big water, lots of current, big waves, and when you get on these big bodies of water like this, where you're talking potential for 90, 100 plus mile runs, all kinds of weather systems. I mean, we can't control that, but one thing I can control is what motor I put on the front of my boat. And I choose the Ultrex QUEST because, one, I already ran the Minn Kota Ultrex before, had phenomenal luck with that motor and the reliability of it and what it was capable of. And they took all of those features that they learned and the things that they built into the Ultrex, and they made it even better with the Ultrex QUEST. And the first thing I gotta talk about is the bracket. It's a redesigned mount with a slightly wider footprint, and they've tightened up the tolerances on that. So where that comes into play is that you get a lot more stability in that wider footprint, and that's gonna help you control your boat a lot smoother as you operate through that current and through those big waves. The other thing, which is probably the biggest difference, is the fact that it's a 24 36 volt brushless motor. So you're able to run 26 or 36 volt. If you're running 36 volt trolling motor batteries, you can do that. If you're running a 36 volt system with three 12 volts in series, if one was to go bad, you can still operate your motor on 24 volts. That's a big thing when who knows what can happen out there on the water and you're out there not even close to land. So that's a big feature. The other thing is that that brushless motor is going to give you consistent power. So when they say 10, 10 means 10. Like, you have that consistent 10 power. There's not a fall off in that. And that's big when you get in that big water. You may have to make quick adjustments to be able to have that. And then it's also going to allow you to have not only more power, but it's going to last longer. So you're being more efficient with that brushless motor. One of the other features is that they built a carbon fiber infused shaft. And so that stiffens that shaft up, and you're going to get less flex in that big water, where that's going to help with your control, give you a lot more stability and maneuverability in that big current and that big water. Especially when you're coming in and out of big waves and you're running it on 10 with all that torque. And then the other thing is the ability to feel that wired to water foot pedal, meaning that what you feel is what you're gonna get. There's no slop. When you stop, the motor stops, the head stops, and you get exactly where your Mega Live is pointed and exactly where you wanna go with the motor. So those are just a couple features that I feel like are improvements in the Ultrex QUEST that really set it apart from everything else out there on the market, and the reason that I choose the Ultrex QUEST for big water.